Okay, here I am from the ledge. No Dan BCI, that's good. Okay, everything's safe. Friday, long weekend. And look who's here. What's your name?
Brian Gallant.
Brian Gallant. And you are?
I'm one of the candidates for the leadership of the Liberal Party of New Brunswick.
Already been a MLA?
I haven't, no.
No?
No.
So why do you want to be? Why? Okay, hold it. Let's not get carried away. I had 4 chocolate bars this afternoon. This should be good. Sugar and ADHD. Yeah, that's going to be real good. No, so you were involved with the Liberal Party for a long time?
Yeah, well, I've been involved for a few years now. I ran against Bernard Lord in 2006 when I was living in Moncton East. I was a university student at the time and president of the University of Moncton Student Council. So I ran against him in his riding and I got 41%. So I was quite involved in student politics before that.
41%?
41%, yeah.
Against the Premier?
Yeah.
Or he was leader then? Or
he was Premier, yeah. That's when he lost to Sean, provincially, yeah.
And you got 41%?
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you, thank you.
No.
And the team worked really hard. I got into a campaign team that was very strong and they helped me do what I did and they did what they did and we did pretty well.
Okay, this is August what? August 3rd?
Today? Geez, I don't know. Yeah,
August 3rd. And
I lose track of time with everything I'm doing.
That's exactly what we're talking about. You announced in January you were running?
January 25th.
25th. And so what have you been hearing since January?
Well, I think my message is resonating. So I think my impression is that Liberals and even New Brunswickers want something different. They want something new. So my challenge as I see it as a candidate, like you were alluding to a while ago, although I've been involved in student politics and I've been involved in the Liberal Party ever since I ran against Lord, not everyone knows who I am and they want to know what I'm about. So I have to work really hard if I want to be someone that's new, that has a chance of making a difference.
What's the difference between you and Mike Murphy?
I'll let you judge that. You're probably better tell me, but I think what I'll be able to bring to the table, and I'm going to work really hard to do so, is bring new people, new ideas, and a new way of doing things.
Now, you know yourself, Liberals piss off a lot of people in the last election. A lot of issues. How are you going to break away from the Sean Graham era?
Well, we have to look into the future, and I don't think that there's much. I think we have to learn from the past, but I don't think that there's going to be much gain by debating the past. So we got to talk about what we want to do as a party to better the province. And from what I hear around the province, from Liberals and New Brunswickers, is that's what they want.
Okay.
I was just going to say they want to talk about the future.
We thought we had the future when we voted for David Alward. What do you don't like about David Alward?
Well, I think Mr. Alward is a good person. I'm not convinced that everyone voted for Mr. Alward, though. I think a lot of people voted against the Liberal Party. So I think in our end, if we can work really hard to rebuild, that we have a good shot at doing very well in 2014.
That's a good point, because that's what I was trying to say earlier. I told David Alward many times. When I interviewed him, I said, what's your name? He goes, David Alward. I said,
you even ask him his name?
Oh, yes.
That makes me feel a bit better.
Oh, yeah. Then I look at him and said, and you are who again? He says, I'm the Premier of New Brunswick. The reason I say that is I always want to remind him that he didn't get elected because of David Alward. He got elected because of Sean Graham and the Liberals. And it was a vote against the Liberals. And again, I got to ask you again. I mean, it's only 4 years and people don't forget. How can you make New Brunswicker trust you if you become the new leader?
I believe people have come to realize that political parties are going to be led in different ways by different people. So I'm quite convinced, as if I were a leader, people would say it's someone that's new, someone that's different, that's trying to change the way that we do politics here in New Brunswick. I expect to have a lot of new people as well helping me within the party and beyond. But of course, I also want to learn from some of the people that have been there before. So I think presenting that positive alternative will resonate with New Brunswickers.
You plan to bring the past to New Brunswickers, apologize to New Brunswickers if you're leader, or, it's people don't forget, like the NB Power. Would you bring that issue up again, or?
Well, I mean, obviously I wasn't involved in that whatsoever, right? So my focus is going to be on trying to find good policies to make sure that we become a very progressive and prosperous province.
So far, so good. Okay, hold it. Stay right there.